Hello, Virgo. Hope you guys are keeping well. We are going to get you a love reading. We're going to start off with some oracle messages. I've already pre-shuffled the cards really well, so I'm not going to spend too much time doing that. If you guys do like the video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. So, Virgo, let's see what's coming up in love for you here. We're going to be taking a look at how you're being viewed by your person, whoever's on your mind, how you're feeling and viewing them, and what the challenge and outcome is. So your oracle card, animals. Okay, so you could be having some sort of connection with animals right now. Maybe seeing some animals could be a sign when you're out, or just maybe if you're on a balcony or in your backyard. Spirit may be sending you messages through animals. So, you know, if you do see an animal kind of grabbing your attention, maybe just Google the meaning of that animal or what the message is behind that and see if you get something. All right, so Virgo, we're going to take a look first at how you're being viewed by your person, okay? 8 of Cups, Pisces energy. So you're being viewed as somebody who's emotionally detached, turning your back on a situation here, regaining some of your energy for yourself. This is the dark night of the soul. So you're being viewed as somebody who's isolating, walking away, not investing emotionally into a connection anymore. And I feel like you're going down some sort of spiritual awakening here. Let's see what the challenge is. Wow, 7 of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So the challenge here is there's been deception, there's been lies, there's been some sort of truth that has been revealed here. Somebody was keeping secrets from you. Not being honest, sneaking around behind your back. Let's see what else is in the challenge. Okay, we've got Cancer with the Chariot. So it's been challenging to detach from this. It's been challenging to even find success in this connection. I feel like you've really tried hard to drive this in a direction that you wanted it to go in, but somebody's not playing fair. Somebody is keeping secrets. They're very, very secretive from you, and I feel like that's just something you can sense as well. You've maybe asked for the truth and received some sort of gaslighting here. This person is seeing you move forward in the Chariot. You are alone in this energy here. You're leaving behind a home, a place, a city. Could be anything that you're leaving behind, but I feel like this person's going to try to manipulate you to come back or to not drive that Chariot forward, but you're really trying to focus on moving on from this. Interesting. Let's see how you're viewing your person. 8 of Swords. You're viewing them as somebody who self-sabotages, somebody who gets in their own way, this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, if I didn't mention it. You're viewing this person as somebody who is stuck in a rut. There's somebody who does not allow themselves to grow. Mentally, they're imprisoned in their own mind about either failures of the past or just truths that they don't want to face, whether it's truths about their addictions or mistakes that they've made. There's something here that this person imprisons themselves in. We've got 8 and 8, so 88 could be significant here. Let's go ahead and see, your feelings about this person. The King of Wands. Got some fire energy here. Let's get a little bit more in your feelings. The Knight of Swords, so air energy. So we've got Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in your feelings. So Virgo, you're showing up here that you feel very confident about this exit, about you moving on. I feel like you fought really hard for this. This is something that, this person could have come aggressively at you and you've had to really stand your ground, take control of the situation. I feel like you are regaining some sort of confidence here that this person maybe tried to block. There's something here about you finding inner peace when you walk away from this person and rebuilding that confidence in yourself once you detach emotionally from this person. And I feel like they'll do everything they can to try and stop you with this Knight of Swords in your feelings. You feel like this person is quite angry, aggressive. They say hurtful things. They, make smart remarks to try and get you to react, but I feel like you're really grounded in your confidence here, not to let this person throw you off your throne. And you have to take control of the situation here. I feel like you're looking towards, the past and how this person could have really neglected to show up with the Two of Cups. You're looking for the Two of Cups there. So they did not give you the Ten of Cups. This is somebody who is deceptive, sneaking around, keeping secrets, not allowing you to really get into their life in some way. See more about the challenge. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, you learned some sort of truth here that this person was hiding. Something became, an epiphany for someone, and I think it was for you. I feel like you either intuitively felt this person was keeping secrets, sneaking around, could have even been stealing from you. This person really thought that they could get away with something here, but I feel like your intuition kicked in. There's something here about your crown chakra being pierced here with that Ace of Swords. It's like you've had some sort of clarity, and it's awakened you to really look at the truth of the situation here, and respect yourself enough to know when it's time to turn your back on somebody and cut ties. Let's see what else is in the challenge. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody who's very slow to offer you anything. When they come in with any kind of offer, it's a small offer. Now, this is somebody who's usually pretty loyal, stable, and reliable. However, I feel like this is showing up as the challenge is that they didn't come in with this offer. The challenge is that this person prioritized secrets, lies, almost like a double life here. There's something here about this person not being honest and upfront with you, and it being very challenging for you to detach, to walk away, to know when it was time to jump in that chariot and drive off. And also, what's challenging is seeing the truth about this person, okay? Having that realization that this person's intentions were not so good. They may have at one point come off as somebody you could trust, somebody that you could rely upon, but I feel like it was a challenge for this person to level up into any sort of king or queen energy. They're in a knight energy. They take very slow action, and I feel like they were very calculating with you, very methodical, very sneaky, very deceptive. Let's see a little bit more about the challenge. The Eight of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this person could have actually drained you so much financially, emotionally, stability wise. I feel like, again, just not including you in their inner circle or in their family or in their I don't know what it is. There's something about this person having a hard time letting you in. And what's challenging is that no matter how many messages or expressions you've tried to show this person that you were somebody who could be trusted, this person just left you out in the cold, ghosted you, again, kicking you out of this home, taking from you, but not giving any sort of truth to the situation here. I feel like you tried really hard with the Eight of Wands to get through to this person. You may have even found a lot of messages online that this person was entertaining with someone else. Let's see their feelings for you. The Ace of Pentacles. We've got some Capricorn, Taurus, lots of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries with the Eight of Wands. Judgment. Wow. They're feeling like they want to now resurrect something with you here. I feel like since you've emotionally detached, whether you physically left or not, you're emotionally detaching from this person. You've said something to this person, you've stood your ground, and you've emotionally pulled back. And I feel like they're really in their head about this, but also they feel like they want to resurrect something here with you and make you an offer. It's a solid offer. It's a brand new opportunity to invest again into this connection. It's like this person has had some sort of judgment that has hit them over the head. It's like a realization. It's kind of woken them up to hear hear some sort of truth about their behavior, and I feel like they know that it may be too late. Let's get a little bit more in your feelings. Yeah, you have love for this person. This is somebody that you could have been with for many, many years, or somebody that you've known since you've been a child or a teenager, or just in your young adult life, but somebody that you share, you know, memories with, warm memories with. You could even have children with this person. You feel nostalgic when you think of them. You feel kind of sucked back into time when you look back, but they show you this cold energy. I feel like you've had to show up with this cold energy because they've been playing too many mind games with you. You're showing up here in your feelings as the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and we've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the Six of Cups. You're showing them, you know, or you're showing me the King of Swords energy in your feelings. You've had to cut this person off, or you've had to use that sword to cut through the bullshit and say, I understand what you've been keeping from me. I understand that you keep me out of your life, even though we're trying to build a life together, or we're trying to come together in some way. And I feel like you've had to really make the judgment call yourself to cut this off, to use that sword to cut through all the nonsense, all the games that are being played. Death. In the World card. Yeah, this person feels like they know they've messed up. They know that you're transforming away from them. And I feel like this is really scaring them, that this cycle is officially closed out. They're really stuck. They feel like, you know, their hands are tied. But at the same time, they want to resurrect this. They want a transformation to start a whole new cycle with you. But I feel like, you know, the World and the Death card with the Judgment, these are three major arcanas in their feelings. These are cards of reckoning, of awakening, of realizing, you know, that something is done. Something has transformed. Something has changed. Let's see the outcome. The Four of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Hermit, Virgo, that's you, and the Hierophant, Taurus energy. So the potential outcome, this person feels that you're held back. They feel like you're very closed off, okay? You could be going no contact on this person, okay? You could be setting up some clear boundaries that, you know, they gave you very little and now you're holding on to what you have and you're not really sharing much more about yourself. I feel like you're going into hermit mode, really self-reflecting, looking for some sort of guidance here. You could be seeking out maybe even a spiritual advisor, but there's something here about you gaining the wisdom to know when it's time to, you know, not allow this person to be in your life any longer. I feel with the Four of Pentacles, you're trying to find stability here. You're trying to gain the clarity that you need in order to make your life feel stable again. This person could have really messed with your stability, your sense of security, and this person's doing good. Look at them. They're in their Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant. This person is single now, or they will be if you guys haven't separated yet. They're showing up here abundant. They're showing up that they have potentially a new commitment on their hands. This person may very well just, you know, while you're in your healing and in your isolation and holding back, they may just go ahead and jump into a quick connection with someone else here. Perhaps a Taurus. This is somebody that talks a big game, okay? They talk a lot of crap. They use their words. They're very vocally abusive. It seems like they're coming off. And there's somebody that if they don't get their way, they kind of throw a tantrum. They throw, and they kind of punish you with silence too. I feel like they're the type that just punish you by lying and not letting you in, okay? They don't really express. Now, when they want this resurrection here, I don't see you giving it to them. I see that you're closed off, you're held back, you go into hermit mode, you keep to yourself, there's silence, there's no contact, and I feel like something propels this person into a new connection, a new commitment with somebody else. Let's get one more for the outcome. Yeah, Five of Cups. Regrets. This is regrets, sadness. This is Capricorn. Sorry, not Capricorn. You might be dealing with Capricorn, but this is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So this is regrets, sadness, depression, change, loss, grieving. So this is a very sad energy. It's a very, you know, melancholy kind of energy, but the outcome here is a loss, okay? I feel like this person was too slow to recognize your worth, to recognize, you were looking for the 10 of cups, okay? This person was missing the extra 2 cups that are shown kind of, here with the 2 of you. There's like all this potential, but I feel like this person just there's something sneaky about this person that I don't like. And they could very well leave you, on red. They'll ghost you from time to time. I feel like it's a challenge for you to get in that chariot and go, but it's something that you have to do. And I feel like animals could be very significant at this time for you, whether it's seeking, comfort through an animal, or again, seeing animals randomly in situations where you maybe might not see an animal. Maybe you need to Google something about their representation, so it can maybe give you some guidance here. I don't feel like this person shows up with good intentions, you guys. I'm sorry to say. Let's get your love message here. Romance card. You are worthy. Your worth doesn't depend on the other person. Yeah. You have to recognize that, maybe you're a very loyal person. You don't want to disconnect. It's very hard to disconnect. You have a sense of loyalty. But you have to understand that this person is not respecting you or showing you any worthiness when they're lying and keeping secrets and keeping you in the dark and keeping you out in the cold. Dreams come true. Have faith, your rainbow will come smiling through. Yeah, I feel like you need to leave this behind, okay? Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Disguise. Some elements of this relationship are hidden. Yeah, that's, again, with the disguise here, this is this person constantly hiding their life. They just don't allow you in. And I feel like there's no transparency, there's no clarity, and you've had to be a little bit, firm here. You're finding out some sort of truth that is making you walk away. Bonding. As you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. So this could be talking about somebody new coming in once, you're ready. Or this could be this person maybe jumping into another relationship very quickly. This is somebody that takes from people. This is somebody that builds up their own stability off of the backs of somebody else. I don't like this person, I have to say. Best friend. Friendship is vital to your romance. Feelings deepen and blossom. And we've got memento, a gift from someone special. So you could be meeting somebody new, you guys. It doesn't have to be the case for all of you, but I feel like what you're looking for is somebody who shows up for you. Somebody who has the respect to tell you the truth about something, to be honest, to have a bond with you. That's, not based off of secrets and hidden agendas. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Virgo. I hope that helped you, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.